All right, moving on to our next part of the session today. So, we will have our next speaker, Seema Ganju, who would be sharing her thoughts on Embrace Equity. So, about Seema, she is a program director with over 20 plus years of experience in operations and project and program management. She is currently associated with TomTom. Certified Scrum Master, IIM alumni in the growth strategies for business leaders. She is certified allyship and diversity resource as well. She has recently joined PMI Pune Deccan India chapter. Over to you, Seema.
Thank you, Priyanka. Yeah. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, Priyanka, for the introduction. I think the last 1 hour was dedicated to discussing project governance through effective change management. Thanks, Sanjukta. It was an insightful session. And now maybe for the next 10 minutes, I hope, Priyanka, it's fine to spend 10 minutes for this session because I think it's fine to take 10 minutes.
Yep, we can.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So then I would like to share my insight on equity and explore how much, maybe how we can establish a supportive system for our women employees to empower them in their career journey. So I would like to start with the statement given by Brian, who serves as Chief Belonging, Equity and Impact Officer of UKG. He firmly believes that the world has an equitable amount of talent, but lacks an equitable amount of opportunity. So by enabling equitable opportunity on a global scale, society will be positioned to achieve its full potential. So I don't know, maybe the statement is very clear, but I'm sure does anyone like to give any thought on this statement? Because this is a kind of a metaphorical explanation of key concepts related to diversity, inclusion, belonging, and equity. Okay, so maybe I'll just talk about the statement first. So being invited to the party that represents the idea of having a diverse group of people present and being asked to dance that goes beyond mere presence, that's inclusion. Again, like involvement and engaging individuals from diverse background. It's not about being present, but also participating and contributing in a meaningful way. Being asked to dance to the favorite song takes the concept further by emphasizing a sense of connection and comfort. Belonging goes beyond participation, and it's about feeling valued, accepted, and genuinely being an integral part of the group or community. And again, being allowed to host the next party that represents the highest level of empowerment. And equity involves ensuring that everyone has the resource, opportunity, and support needed to thrive. It's all about addressing systematic barriers and power imbalances to create a fair and just environment. So, in the nutshell, the statement captures the progression from basic representation, that's a diversity, to active involvement, that's inclusion, and a sense of connection and acceptance, that's belonging, and finally, empowerment and the ability to shape the environment, that's equity. So, together, these concepts contribute to creating a more inclusive, supportive, and equitable community or organization. Maybe to the next slide, Priyanka. So being a certified allyship and diversity resource, I have been actively involved in various initiatives in TomTom with the goal of fostering a diverse environment and promoting equity to the fullest extent possible. Want to talk about one initiative, as Priyanka also mentioned in the beginning, that women are underrepresented in the project management field. Similar to this, we also observed fewer women in middle management role in TomTom, India, as I'm working as one of the diversity allyship resource at TomTom. So we also initiated a program that's called Shadow Program. To improve the diversity in the middle management role, we created an opportunity for our women colleagues through this program. It's the on-the-job learning and career development for women colleagues to get a 3-month shadow from experienced colleague. So if you can see the screen, by following the different steps, I managed to embrace equity in my organization. So, with the help of first step, that's educate myself and convince my peers and higher management that's needed. So, I have broadened my knowledge and done some study of why percentage is less, what are the reasons, why women are not taking the middle management role. Did some surveys also and took some interviews and managed to understand the actual reason why there is a hesitation for our women colleagues to come forward to take the middle management role. So we presented the data and convinced others. It was not an easy journey. I should say it was not a kind of a easy step. But again, we managed to challenge the bias. It's again a kind of a mindset that men are like good fit for this role, as the extra working time and managing stakeholders, it's all like feasible for men. So these are all different biases, so I had to overcome that, actively working to promote and encourage other women colleagues to join with me. Also onboarded male colleagues on this journey as a mentor, because it's important to become more inclusive as a team. And that's very important that male should also feel that this is an important for them to also educate and then to promote other female employees as well. So we started promoting and talking about this initiative on various platforms, on all hands, team meeting, and site level discussions. Started covering the actual barrier and the reasons why there is a gap. Started again talking about the discrimination, microaggression, or the different policies that are not strong enough to help women to take the next step in their career journey, especially the middle management role. Again, like became an ally, because it's very important that you really have to be active, supportive for the women colleagues who had hesitation to pick up the next role, getting involved, listening, learning, and taking action to address systematic issues also. So, through this program, we created an opportunity for women colleagues to overcome the fear of taking a middle management role. Through this program, we managed to encourage allyship, a strong mentor and mentee relationship. With the help of this program, we managed to increase by 3% women in just 1 year. It's not just a kind of an optimum number, but at least we are happy with this progress. And again, to emphasize, equity is not just a nice to have, it's a must have. When we embrace equity, we embrace diversity and we embrace inclusion. So for me, equality is the goal and equity is the means to get there. So through the process of equity, we can reach equality. So by setting up a shadow program, TomTom has created an opportunity for the women employees to learn and to gain confidence. It's the beginning of the equity, and this will help us to reach the equality level in future. So again, as a closing statement, it's important to create opportunities, choose allyship and sponsorship, and embrace inclusion. I'm sure like together we can help each other and become more successful. On the other hand, I just want to add a last note that promoting equity is an ongoing commitment that involves continuous learning and action. These actions can contribute to creating a more inclusive society. And this program is running very well in my organization. And yeah, by this I have embraced equity, and I'm open to sharing this practices program setup with all of you. If you also want to set up such type of program in your organization to help the employees to overcome the fear of taking next step in this career, then definitely we all can work together. Thank you so much. This is what I have today to present.
Thank you very much, Seema. That's wonderful to know. Now I'm really curious about TomTom as an organization. So we now present you with this like no token of appreciation from our side, the certificate for you, Seema. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you